Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hot. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bruins will put total leather and will get started. Going for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Penn State will have some work to do after that short return. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Just need a few inches on this opening drive to pick up a first down. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around mid.
He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I'm really digging that running back I got.
For the first time. As we take a
And
look
he's only
at
a sophomore.
players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt. They got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bruins headed quickly to the line.
Oh, they can't hike it. On my way, man.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's got it down the middle. Runs through the tackle. Powers through. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play football. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
They've got the screen set up. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the QB has had a nice drive. And this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Snagged on the outside. It's Stewart.
Well, they're working the slot
He
receiver
put
on
his
a
hand
drag
on the
route
coach.
here. He's just
His
kind
hand
of
on the
fighting
coach.
his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side, present a nice target for the quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And 3 more on the board.
That
and
had
this
a
kicker
severe
is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He's going to bring it out from deep. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to...
Reels it in the end zone.
Guys?
Touchdown, UCLA. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And he's wrestled to the ground. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
Sharif Duck.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. At the 45, on his way.
Come on.
And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line that...
Into the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Dangerously close to kicking that one out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus-pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The no-frills unis, but big-time swag from their backers in getting the sack.
And we are linebacker U. We find linebackers year after year that get it.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Hi, puppy.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown?
I screwed that all
the
up.
big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Finds a man on the left. Nothing but green ahead. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I didn't call a timeout.
He's looking to throw.
Ooh.
He's moving out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side. Good, solid tackle.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. of the shotgun on third down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit.
Damn it.
Oh, no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw on second down. And they can't make the connection. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man on the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Looking to pass on second down. Going to throw it over the top of
Wow.
the knee. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Bruins. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Oh, shit.
So much for the touchback. Here he comes. And he's tackled at the 2-yard line, and that was a terrible decision to bring it out. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Defense, we're always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snags it down the right side. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Bruins will hustle to the line.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Now on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Gets it out quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Just
Why are you so
sort of
slow coming
a
around that?
relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Leaves it with the back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem.
He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
Come on now.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the...
And he'll run into the end zone.
Let's go, boys.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out.
Bah!
Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nebraska. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. As
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy. But the offense has still put up production.
Oh, my God, that was my fault.
Trying to find a way to finish this one off.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in
Come
bounds,
on, bro! God! You were right there.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Right freaking there to pick it off.
So slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Oh, that quarterback
He's
went
going
back.
for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Going up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
Let's go.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, and I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The hand to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45.
Are you fucking kidding me
Got
right
a
now?
lot of running room. Touchdown, UCLA. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab down the left side. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They'll throw it on first down. He fires to the left side. A strike downfield. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
In fact, that was not a
big,
touchdown.
explosive play. Put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. With the run on first and goal.
Come on,
and
man.
You can forget running in the middle against this defense. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right.
Jesus Christ.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
We'll call a timeout. We'll let him die on the field.
Points here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Here comes the offense on first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Offense getting set for first down. The quarterback takes a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual